For Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. New York City police officers shot and killed a black man they reportedly thought was holding a gun directed at them in Crown Heights, Brooklyn on Wednesday. NYPD Chief of Department Terence Monahan said authorities responded to 3 calls regarding a possibly armed man. 5 officers, 3 of which were in plain clothes, found the man in question around 4:45 p.m. Chief Monahan claims that the suspect took a 2-handed shooting stance and pointed an object at the approaching officers. The man was later identified as 34-year-old Saheed Vassell. According to community members, he was a familiar face in the area and he struggled with mental illness. According to the New York Times, a spokesperson for the NYPD claims that he was seen as an emotionally disturbed person based on previous encounters. With that in mind, 4 of the officers responded to Saheed by firing a total of 9 shots. When the officers approached him, they discovered that the object being directed at them wasn't a gun, but a metal pipe with a knob at the end. The New York Times has received conflicting accounts from witnesses regarding what happened in the moments before shots were fired. Some claim they didn't hear the officers say anything beforehand, and other witnesses recall hearing the officers and Saheed exchanging words. Chief Monahan says the officers who fired the shots were not wearing body cameras at the time of the incident, since the plainclothes officers were already assigned to an anti-crime unit, while the ones in uniform were part of the Strategic Response Group, which are responsible for covering major events. As of Friday, the police killing has inspired hundreds of residents to march through Crown Heights in protest. That's your news for now. For more on this and the rest of today's story, subscribe to Complex on YouTube. For Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez.